or go get your own helicopter or jet and shoot it down. Alright, first of all, motherfucker has huge guns with fucking big mags, got LMGs, and then he's got infinite ammo. He's got the ammo for you. So for those of you who are actually out there handling business and running out of ammo, he's got you. The guy can throw infinite grenades. He pretty much can do work on every game mode. Like, you need a support on almost every game mode. He's unparalleled at killing ground vehicles. I know the engineer is supposed to be designed for ground vehicles, but it takes the engineer like 5 rockets to kill unless you shoot him in the back, and 3 C4s and it's all over. It is all over. You put C4 on the ground and the vehicle runs over, it's over. You put C4 on the vehicle and then when you're next to it, it's over. If a vehicle doesn't have a gunner on it to stop the support from killing you, it's over for you. It is over for you. The support reigns supreme on the battlefield. A support is needed in every game mode. And that's something you can't say for every fucking class in this game. So, support has C4. Good for vehicles. Good for fucking conquest. Good for rush. Also has claymores. Good for TDM. You can basically the easiest way to get a flawless in this game, hold up in a building with a support, put claymores on the stairs, and then stay up there with your team with an LMG. And anybody who thinks they're taking you down is wrong. They're wrong. They will not take you down because they can't come up the stairs, because you have infinite ammo, because you have a big ass LMG constantly firing at them. One of the things that you can take advantage of in this game is the fact that it's hard as hell to kill people because they have way too much health, and I guess, or either that or the bullets don't do enough damage. But you can just continually fire at people, especially with extended mags. It's even worse. You can just continue to spray people down while they're trying to reload or trying to get to cover. They don't stand a chance. Like the support is pretty much the strongest character in the game when it comes to killing. It's what he does. And that's all I can really say for it. You should always be using the support to kill shit. At all times, use the support to kill shit. And with that said, we move on to the engineers. The engineers blow shit up. And they maintain vehicles, and that's where they shine, at maintaining vehicles. If you're in a tank, if you're in any type of light armored vehicle, you need to have an engineer to maintain it. I guarantee you need to have one. If you're on a fly, if you're going to be in a helicopter, you can take a helicopter out of bounds, land it, hop off it as an engineer, fix it, and then get back into the game and reign supreme. Actually, as a matter of fact, it used to be, I think you can still do this, but I don't know if they stopped it. You used to be able to have an engineer in your helicopter with you, and he could fix it from inside. So you could just be getting shot in the air, and he's just fixing the damn thing while you're flying it. So, you know, it's always the right thing to do to have an engineer on your vehicle. And you get a shitload of points for healing shit. And then you do have the added ability of being able to have rockets that can lock on the airplanes and shit. So you can shoot down helicopters, you can shoot down airplanes, even though it's not that great. It's terrible. But you do have the ability. It sometimes works. You can knock down a helicopter or a jet if it's very, very annoying. But another thing the engineer has is mines. Engineer is good for that shit. You can throw those things all over the ground. As long as they don't get spotted, they will drop almost anything except the tank. And that's about it. You can't really fuck with the engineers on that. I wouldn't suggest having too many engineers on your team. Honestly, in my honest opinion, you really don't need them. I mean, the rockets are good for suppression on stuff like TDM, but they really only shine when they have vehicles. If you're gonna be the guy using the vehicle, I suggest you be an engineer. Or if you're gonna be the guy with the gun, then you need to be an engineer, because you're going to need to maintain that vehicle. That's the only time I see an engineer being anywhere near useful. He's not good for killing. He's not really good for healing, or, I mean, obviously he's not good for healing, but he handles those vehicles. He is the man with the vehicle. So if you're going to be tank whoring or anything like that, or helicopter whoring, you need to have an engineer, or you need to be an engineer. But I wouldn't suggest too many of them to your motherfucking fire team, because if you got too many engineers, you're going to get slaughtered. It's actually not a bad idea to have too many fucking supports, honestly. You can have a team full of supports and dominate because they can kill vehicles and they can kill people. It doesn't matter that you can't heal. You can just hide behind another guy and let him take over to spray down the enemies while you wait to heal, because they just go too fucking hard. So, with that said, engineers handle vehicles. They should always be used to maintain vehicles. If you really got an annoying helicopter or plane out there, they can take it down. But that's all they're good for, really maintaining. Their suppression is pretty good. I mean, but the explosives suck in this game. So that's the best thing they can really do with their explosives against people is suppress them. But yeah, you want to use engineers to keep your vehicles up. And they have shitty weapons. Honestly, I'll just be honest with you. They kind of have shitty weapons. They have they have carbines, which are basically, I guess, glorified SMGs. But some of them function like assault rifles, so you can get away with it. The Scar is pretty good. The G36 is pretty good. The one between the G36 and Scar is pretty good. I don't know what the fuck the name of it is, but it works out once you get a sight on it, because a lot of the iron sights in these weapons for him are just terrible. But honestly, any common SMG can do exactly what these weapons do. So if you really want to use one of these weapons, just grab the PP99 or the fucking P90. Any of those will work. Last but not least is the medic. Probably just as almost as worthless as the fucking, a shitty recon. Basically, the medic can only do one thing really: keep you alive. But that doesn't mean it just completely sucks. I mean, they're pretty maneuverable. They have good weapons because they have assault rifles. They have grenade launchers to take people out of buildings, to knock down the walls, to make sure they can't just fucking, camp all day. But really, if you have too many medics on your team, you're probably getting crushed. You're probably getting crushed by vehicles. The best thing about the medic, in my honest opinion, is they can level up fast as shit. Alright, they can keep everyone alive, constantly healing. It's hard as hell to kill medics. Like, really. They'll shoot at you, take cover, and throw down a health pack, and just stay alive. And then they'll do it for their team. They can keep an entire team alive. The only time I really suggest you having a medic with you, or more than one medic, for that matter, is if you're trying to make a big push. And when you're making a big push, especially like in the conquest or rush mode, medics will keep everybody alive, keep everybody healed, and will keep you spraying the enemy down. You'll pretty much kill everybody with a good medic behind you. But I wouldn't suggest having more than one to a fire team. Same thing is like with the recons. Honestly, you're probably good running one medic and 3 supports. You'll probably like dominate, no fucking problem. Or 2 medics and 2 supports. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest having too many of them. But as a matter of fact, where the medics do really shine is TDM. TDM is all about kills and deaths. The medics offset that shit like a motherfucker. They will change a game in TDM as long as there's not a vehicle out. They will shut that shit down. Actually, medics and recons are probably best for TDM. Medics can keep everybody alive, earn a shitload of points doing it, and recon can continually find people that are trying to find you before they find you and pop them. So that's why I see medics really shining the most on the deathmatch modes like TDM, squad TDM, things like that. But I wouldn't suggest having too many of them on your fire team, especially in an objective mode. And that's about how you use all the classes in this game. The supports are straight up beasts, and everybody else is pretty much a support, which I don't know why they named that guy support. I guess he looks like he's supporting, but he's a monster. And everybody else is doing the fucking support roles. So, I mean, this guy's the main attraction. This guy's Tom Cruise. Everyone else in this shit is just supporting actors. So, I've been having fun with Battlefield. I hope you guys are having fun with Battlefield. And as always, if you like this commentary, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, we'll give it a thumbs down.